Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday the 30th of June 2021. So futures rise to record despite rising Delta strain jitters in the US. The Delta variant has also emerged in our client conversation as a potential threat to reflation and inflation. So we'll wait and see. But there's not much news around, but then I'm not surprised really as we head into Friday's non-farm payroll. Although today we do have the ADP, the precursor, at 1:15, so that will be interesting. That's the main news for today. Eurozone, you've got the CPI flash, we've got Chicago PMI, pending home sales and crude oil for the US as well. And implied volatility, we've not looked at this for a couple of days, coming off the lows yesterday and 13.19 previous day, 12.52, so picking up a bit there. A bit of volatility yesterday afternoon, which if we have a look at the Dow, you will see. So yesterday the Dow reversing, didn't initially, but again that 78% retracement from this high to this low, stalling the market, but finding support at the 20 bar moving average and trying to get back above the 5 bar. The inside of the trading session in the 5-minute looks like this, the market moving up sharply, but then was sold into immediately until finding support before moving back to the upside. And there you're looking at around a 62-78% retracement of prices, bang on 78 there at the BRN, the big round number psychological level, and then prices closing back below the 5 bar and then just and the 20 bar, and then moving all the way back down to the previous day's close, finding a bit of support there at the DP and managing a rally back to a double top in that area before moving down. Overnight we've got the Dow. I'll just select the move tool, trading sideways, sitting just below the DP there and the 200 MA, so we need to get above this in order to move higher. In the German DAX, we can see that yesterday prices moved sharply to the upside and they traded to the 89% figure that I mentioned in yesterday's market alert. Crucial area, in order to move higher, prices will need to drive through here to take out the all-time high of 15,806. Despite hitting the 89, prices moved to the downside but failed to follow through there, which you can see. So let's have a look at yesterday's trading session, see what happened. So here we can see that prices moving straight off as soon as the market opened and straight up 100 points off the low. There you can see that from this blue line, this is 50 points and then 50 points there, so just over 100 points. The market stopping trading sideways before putting in a double top area there with the previous day's high and also the 78% retracement from the daily chart. Market stopping there, and I'm just going to fast forward through this. So in the morning the market traded through the 78 and then traded up to the BRN. You can see how the 78% became a support level, and as the morning went on, I'll just keep fast forwarding here, you'll see prices then trading up towards the 89% that I'd mentioned in yesterday's market alert. And when we kicked off, the market went through this area, and then unfortunately we had news. Lagarde was speaking. That's the first news item which the market's currently trading at. This brought prices down. They then recovered, and then we had the consumer confidence which came out. It came out higher than forecast, and then the market discounted it, putting in this double top here, straight to it, taking out stops that were in this area, and that included mine because I actually went short through here, hoping to hold this trade for a lot longer, but the market reversed and I was sitting at break even and it took me out. So not to worry, there'll be plenty more opportunities to take advantage of this 89 retracement if it doesn't happen this time in the daily chart, where we see this happen. As I've said to you before, we get that and then we start to move from the 89 failing to stay above the all-time high. That's how the markets generally end, but we'll see what happens today with this 89. But at the moment the market looking like it wants to move back to the upside. But not to worry, we had a signal then, an official one. This was just one that I did off the 89% retracement, and then we had the official signal. But the market really didn't want to go down, and I'll show you why. We traded sideways, the market came back, they tried to hold it, and we've also got this support here and here. So as prices move lower, they managed to break this, but watch this at the R2. Now I'm just going to stop there, and you can see that this bar here is tiny, absolutely tiny compared to the previous bar, and the volume is the same. Well, more or less the same, 99%. And that means that if you've got this tiny bar like this and that volume's the same as the previous bar, then it couldn't be selling, because otherwise the market would have moved lower just as it did in the previous bar, but it failed to do so. So at this point I'm looking and thinking, right, we can expect a reversal off this, and the market did exactly that. So I took the profits off the table, and then the market traded sideways and remained more or less like that for the duration. We'll just have a quick look at this in this chart, because we can then also look at the overnight. So yeah, we moved down after the 4 o'clock. It continued to move low, but it stayed sideways in that area where we had the buying coming back into the market. Overnight prices have been sideways, not doing a lot, are they at all? Again, it's ADP day today. We're heading into the non-farm payroll, so we could expect it to be a little bit quieter on that front. Meanwhile, in the metals and the dollar yesterday up sharply, as you can see there, but struggling with that 62%, needs to close back below this in order for the metals markets to move higher. Yesterday the silver traders took the opportunity of it being the last trading day, the strength in the dollar, to move prices sharply lower. I do have an order back in that 25 area. Where are we? Down here somewhere. There we go. So I've got an order in down there just to take advantage if we break down below the 25 50, an order in at 25.45 as the market consolidates in this sideways move. If it goes lower, then I'll pick up at the 89 to add to the existing positions. July, which is starts tomorrow, July, August, September is usually the seasonal time for the precious metals to move to the upside as well. Gold also hit yesterday as well. So much for the Basel III new rules. The market obviously ignoring this and interpreting them how they wish, taking advantage of the strong dollar and slamming the price of gold down to 17.56 yesterday. Certainly be interesting to see where the bottom is in this market at the moment. We've got a small low here to this high, so I'm just going to measure up here. So there's another 1744 would be the 89% area for the gold price at the moment. Okay, so let's see what the market has in store today at 1:15 for the ADP numbers, and see if there's enough in there for the market to move back to the all-time highs, which is what they want. Okay, that's it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.